So again, here's the elliptical shape tool, just kind of resetting this, taking the fill out, and holding the circle tool, sphere tool, trying to build one of those up, and just holding the Option key and dragging this down right about there. If I can get it pretty close, just hit the Command D, and it kind of did it, not too bad. But I can select all of these and hold the Shift key down to make them just a little bit smaller there. Okay, so you can kind of see that. Now I can switch this over if I want to make it easier to grab these across if I want to take just this bottom half and take the flip tool. I could draw them over, but like I said, I'm just trying to see if there's ways to simplify some of these parts so that all these different tools, reflect tool will help me. And while this is there, I can kind of Option, and I'm going to group this together, and then Option and click, and now I have the reflection. And there it is coming across. I'm just going to copy that across. Okay, and then take the rectangle tool. See whether or not. So there it is at the center. So I'm going to try it again, this time lining it up with the center of that first and last one. And dropping that down. So now I have a tangent shape down here that's pretty accurate. And then just take the pen tool and fill this part in and use the shape builder to connect it all. Or the Pathfinder tool is just as easy. So here's all the shapes. If I switch them around, you can see it's all these drawn out. I can take the shape builder tool or the Pathfinder, whichever's easier. Pathfinder would have been easy. And now you have that one shape. Again, you have the selection tool, or the lasso tool does the same thing. So I can select all of these. Window, Pathfinder, and unite them all. And just to see what that looks like, swap that over. So there it is outlined. So I'll scooch over to this part, which is the tents. And do the same kind of thing. Try to use the tools to make it the easiest. So here's the pen tool. Shift key that. Here's the first. I can go ahead and click on that just to see it. And I can actually create this shape, get the height of it. That gives me this one. That's the outside edge of this. And just grab it from the top with the direct selection tool. Place it right there. Swap the color. If I need to see the inside of this, I'm just going to swap the color of this one and do the same thing. Make this a shape. And give it the resetting of the color. Take off the stroke. So there it is, these two shapes again. Swap that. And just use the shape builder tool. Again, the Option takes that part out. And there you have that piece. Again, just select the tool there and group it together. And take a look at this one. This is, again, not too difficult, but I'm going to start off with the rectangle. Reset it, take off the fill. There's other tools. Take the rotation, kind of line it up there. Take the selection tool, a little bit of arrow action, and grab that to fit. So now I have that first one. I drop to change the color, and then just use the reflect tool. I can just click and hit copy, change the stroke so I can still see it. It's pretty accurate right there. Just use the eyedropper to grab that color. And object arrange. You have the keystroke with the command bracket key. And then do the fireplace up at the top. So reset it with the pen tool. I have a pen tool exercise to it. Take that off. So I'm going right at the curve, inside of this curve, and you can kind of see it. Setting that part up, so that's the outside part. Deselect it. Go for the inside section. Now this is just a path. I'm going to make it a thickness and then make it into a shape so I can easily cut it out. So here's this part, here's the stroke, and why the object under stroke, you go to path, outline the stroke, now it becomes a shape. Okay. This part out here, just select it with the eyedrop tool to get that color. And now just select these two, and again use the shape builder with the option to take that out. And just select these guys right here and group them together.